Hey guys, welcome back to another 1.14 Skyblock episode. Plan for today is to build up the Wizard Rose farm that we designed in the last episode in survival. In between episodes, I also put in the item sorting system and storage, so I decided to destroy all the zombie pigment drops like gold and rotten flesh and only store the Wizard Roses in shulker boxes. Alright, I also made an interesting discovery when I was working on the system. We had to add this block in front of the main head in order to prevent him from shooting skulls. But we had to also unblock the vision when we leave the area, because otherwise we would have this issue if we would log out and log back in, that the main wizard head would now try to shoot at the villager on the left. And this needs to be prevented, because there's a 1 in 1000 chance that the main head shoots a blue skull. Alright, but what was interesting about this, if I would leave the area, so I was actually building up an on-off switch system in order to do that automatically, to put the block in front and remove it again. So if I leave the area and come back, the main head was still targeting the villager on the right side, which is exactly what I would want, and which makes the redstone system not necessary. Okay, let's fly it up quicker in spectator mode. So as you can see, the main head is still targeting this villager. I'm not sure why, if the chunk unloading doesn't work properly, or I don't know what's going on, or if our flying away unloads the wizard in a different way. I really don't know what's going on, but this would be quite great if it would work without that redstone system, so that we always can keep a block in front of the wizard's main head. I guess only testing or building it up actually in survival will reveal if it's necessary or not. So yeah, we'll see. So we're back in the survival world. Now we have to make a decision where to build the Wizard Rose farm. I think the best idea would be to build it somewhere far, far away from the main area. I was thinking, 2,000, 3,000 blocks, and also make sure that nobody accidentally goes there, because the less frequently we load and unload that area, the better. I'm quite sure. So I decided to build it up about 2,500 blocks away in the north, and we of course need a way to get there. We can use one of processor systems, so I already loaded a schematic. With the movable tile entities, we can make a machine that makes an ice platform, so we can go there by boat, which is one of the fastest ways to travel. I think we already have one around. Yeah, there's one. I think this was also made by machine. Flying machine. So we need dispensers placing ice, and a railing on the side, and also the machine places slabs at the bottom where you can either walk on. But we also had some issues with chunk loading. If you run into unloaded chunks, the boat would glitch through the ice and you would get killed by the void. So that's why we have the extra slab platform at the bottom in order to prevent it. Alright, so I think process already prepared all materials, so we just need to build up the machine and then run it.
We're just waiting for him to come back with wood, because I need to be in a boat.
I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, I need to be in a boat at the spots I can place the obsidian when we arrive at the right spot.
Okay. So what is the right spot? Let's just say minus 3k?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, the machine is now on its way, and this is really so nice that you don't have to manually place this. It's exactly what we got the movable tile entities for. This is so fun. Alright, we're gonna keep this running for quite a while. Gonna go out 3,000 blocks and then stop it there and build the Wizard Rose farm. So the machine is still working fine, but now we have weird issues with light levels again. Not sure what is causing this, either if it's our Skyblock mod or if it's also an issue in vanilla. As you can see, if I fly around here, block level 6, which doesn't make any sense. And as of course, here we have light level 11, 12, melts the ice there. Really annoying that this happened again. Maybe it's caused by our Skyblock mod. Could imagine that there was a lava lake, normal terrain generation. That's why we have those light levels there. Apparently it didn't happen in 1.14.2 and the lower version, so yeah, Process built this machine already in the lower version and didn't happen there. Bit weird. Progress update. The ice road has been finished. We brought over all the materials we need, and even 2 villagers were brought over already. That took the longest. Alright, then I remarked out the area I want to fill up with slabs just to prevent me from falling into the void. And thanks a lot, Massa, for updating Light Medica. We also got a schematic, a build plan, so we know where to place which block. Right, I think the best idea would be to just build the actual wizard cage first, and also put in the villager setup, spawn in the wizard, see what happens, and then build the rest. The main structure is in. I'm unsure about those villagers. So what happens if we have both villagers spawned in and then summon the wizard? Will the main head track the villager that is closer, or will he jump to the one on the left? This would be a bit of a problem. Not entirely breaking the contraption, but would definitely be nice if we would track the one on the right first. I think I'm gonna try this out in creative real quick. Don't want any unpleasant surprises in survival, really. Alright, so let's see what happens. Definitely a lot of those blocks will be broken by the initial explosion. Only the obsidian should be safe. But it's all about what does the main head do. Okay, that's exactly what I want. Kinda. Just excited, why is he not targeting the villager? I don't know. Let's the main head real quick. Okay, now the side is also tracking the other villager. Alright, then later we just need to... Oh, this is way too loud. Then later I just need to put down the blocks again to make it spawn proof. I'm wondering if me being in survival mode would cause the side heads to attack me. Probably. Is it some AoE damage? Let's wait for the wizard effect to run out. Not quite sure what happened there, but it seems to still track the villager. Okay. Time to do this in survival. Oh boy, later I'm definitely also gonna bring some glass, so we can definitely also block the vision directly here in front. So, but first we have to put the villagers into the holding cells. It's always a bit tedious to work with villagers. Now I have to place some rails, drive them over, and then drop them in. Hopefully everything works out. So let's try to get the first guy in. Break the boat, get them on the rails, and he's running away. Yep, still can't put leashes on them. So let's see if we can push them somehow on the rails. Come on. No, almost. Every time. I think he wants... Yeah, he wants to be with his buddy. Too bad. He knows what's coming. Come on. Maybe we should drive the other guy over. Maybe that helps. Let's see. Okay. No, he's in a boat. Okay, then let's just break the boat real quick. And we have double the chance that one of those maybe goes on top of the rails. Okay. Off the job now, get him. Yep, we got him. Should probably also try to get the other guy immediately. Where's the other minecart? Okay, he's driving off. That's okay, that's okay. No, don't run after him, no! Good. I think the village is in. Just have to break the minecart. Now this guy. It's always fun dealing with villagers. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll just place the minecart real quick. There we go, and he's parked. Alright, then just place the rails and bring this guy over to the other spot. And the other villager is also in. Perfect. Okay, let's try to break the minecart real quick. I hope he doesn't jump to the side or whatever, but yeah, it's completely encased. I don't think anything unexpected is gonna happen. Yeah, easy peasy. Alright, I'm gonna do it on the other side, then summon in the wizard. Alright, I really don't have a good feeling about this, but this is the next thing we need to do. Gonna place the last head and run away to the platform over there, see what the wizard does. What we definitely need to do is definitely place the block in front of the main head, and I really hope we're not unlucky and he starts shooting blue skulls. 1 in 1,000 chance. Alright, let's go. Wizard is in. Jump. Okay. Let's turn around and see what happens. Don't track me. Okay, okay. It looks good. No, why is there... Ah, of course. But I don't think that's a big issue. Let's just try to get... Okay. Now the main head stops shooting. Alright, everything seems to work fine. The wizard also broke the fences below, or the cobble walls. Let's try to get those back in. Okay. Not even sure if that's a good idea, because if something goes wrong, I could just sink down and despawn. Now he would stand on top of the fences or the walls. Well, I don't think it's a big deal. Hopefully. Alright, next step is place the slabs back and whatever got destroyed over there. And build a glass wall here to prevent, I don't know, the main or the side heads from tracking the player. So we shouldn't get too close. Can I please stop falling down? Come on. Let's place another one. Alright. I think that feels a lot safer already. So what's the damage? We definitely lost a lot of slabs. Sure, what's the best angle to replace those? Maybe let's do it slightly from in front and from the other side. Oh, definitely should have watched my health. Okay, then slabs again and replace trapdoors, which I don't have in my inventory. Okay, I'm gonna keep building up the farm, I guess. I'm still standing directly on top of the wizard and everything is still fine. But there's just this one pigman that had to spawn and I can't place the slab to make it spawn properly in the future. So we're just gonna sit this one out, hopefully it doesn't cause any harm, and then we can later place this. Alright, the next step is, I think, yeah, work on the redstone at the bottom, so everything is ready, and then build up the spawning platform for the pigman at the top. And of course the zombie pigman had to cause issues, so he fell down and I think the wizard got moved over a tiny bit. Because what happened is that the side head does attack the other villager. Did it stop? Okay, so for a moment this side head was actually shooting to the right. I wish we could get that stupid pigman out. Should I just run away? 128 blocks. Probably the best idea. The redstone at the bottom is now also in. Farm is still doing fine. Now we just need to build up the little pigman farm at the top. Kinda regret not having an on-off switch for it, really. Now we can actually make on-off switches for pigman farms, which is amazing. Remember last episode when we found out about that a higher light level will prevent them from spawning? I was thinking about doing that, but I kinda don't want to leave this area till we get at least some wizard roses. So maybe we can add that for the future. I mean, there's nothing preventing us from just adding it later. Alright, let's build up the rest. So we already have the first zombie pigman spawns. Now we just need to put in the turtle egg. Probably some of them already fell down and we have the first wizard roses already. But I'm not sure. Right, let's see if they are attracted. Okay, now I noticed. What did he? Or was this just random? No, definitely attracted by the turtle egg. Alright, then let's head down and check if we already have some Wither Roses. Yep, it's looking good. The item filter is now filling up with Wither Roses. It's just a matter of time until we get the first shulker box now. Alright. Using a right with the Wither Cage. Still don't trust it. But I think I never will. One of the heads was shooting to the right again, and some glass also got broken. Yeah, now we got some skulls to the right again. I'm not sure what's going on. Is it still because he got nudged over a little bit? Also, what's happening here? Why are there so many? Oh no! Why are there so many pigmen in there? That is not good. I wish I would have the off switch. That is not good at all. Let's check. Some blocks must have been broken. So I had a bit of a chaos there. I quickly ran away to despawn the pigmen. Seems like the wizard got moved over a little bit. I'm wondering if we can maybe prevent that from happening again. Can we place some blocks? Okay, there's still this baby pigman. Oh boy. We should maybe run away again, despawn the baby pigman, then try to maybe place an obsidian on this side. And then maybe try to push over the wizard a little bit and place an obsidian on the other side. So the obsidian on one side is in. The idea is basically to prevent the wizard from moving freely around there. We should have done it from the start actually, just to place some obsidian. Alright, yeah, I guess we have to do it. I'll try to get a piston and push him over. Really hope this doesn't mess stuff up. Alright. So I broke one obsidian there, now we have to place a piston, but luckily we actually also added this to the 1.14.3 Skyblock mod. We added the piston rotating feature with the cactus. Okay, then try to push him over. Should do the job. And see if we can now place an obsidian here. Okay. Now the problem with this obsidian would be that the pigmen can spawn on it. It's already happening. Should maybe just use a slab instead. Quite sure that's a better way to do it. Okay, also on this side. Did the wizard now get moved over and I can't place a slab there? No, it's still fine. Good. I think I placed that one too high. No, it's fine. Right. Okay, it seems like we got the wizard aligned now. Just noticed that a pigman fell down here. Should maybe also place some blocks here to prevent them from pushing each other off the platform. Okay, let's try to get back up there. So walls are in, I have to say. Building this farm is quite exciting. You're always just one step away from chaos, really. If the wizard gets loose. Also really curious how the farm is doing now. This dropper is almost running constantly. Dispensing nuggets and rotten flesh, and we already have a couple of stacks of Wither Roses. Right, can't complain at all. I'll just put a slab on top again to make the shulker box also spawn proof. Alright, so it seems like the farm is working fine. There's just one part I still want to put in, because we haven't tested leaving the area yet. In case something goes wrong, so we can manipulate the vision of the main head again. In the creative world, it was fine leaving the area and coming back. The main head was still tracking the right villager, but I'm not sure if it's also gonna work the same in survival. Right, I'm just gonna add a sticky piston and should we even bring a lever, or are we just gonna place a redstone block really quick in case we really need it? Not sure. Let's get the sticky piston in. Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, there's another slab on top. Okay, so let's move on lower. Actually, the height was fine. Okay, just don't need the slab in between. Alright. Get spawn proof? Yeah, I guess. Alright. Now I'm actually gonna AFK this farm a little bit so we at least get 1 or 2 shulker boxes, and then I'm gonna leave the area and see if everything worked fine. Alright, now we have the first shulker box of Wither Roses. Let's get that and put it in the ender chest for now. Because the next thing I wanna try is unload the whole area and see what happens. I really hope the main head is still tracking the village on the right. Because if that's the case, then we're good. And the only thing that could maybe go wrong is that somebody logs out here, and yeah, it wouldn't do so anymore. Right, let's leave and see what happens. So I'm on my way back. Maybe I should have used a boat, but it looks good. Yeah, there's this little blue line is pointing towards the right. So we're all good. Main head is tracking the village on the right. Alright, so it seems like the farm is working. Also, it seems like it's 100% stable. You never know with those wizard cages, but it's looking really good. So definitely gonna keep an eye on this, but in case this is working, I think I'm gonna make a tutorial about this farm. Could be quite useful. Maybe not in the nether dimension for everybody, but I could probably use this for spawners. It seems like this wizard cage should work everywhere. You don't need any bedrock for it. No, of course, this actually needs to be tested for a couple of weeks, because you never know with the wizard, but it seems like you can at least make a decent amount of wizard roses before it might break. Alright, that was quite an exciting episode, at least for me. So glad that everything worked. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.